Okay, hello everyone. Hope you can hear me well. And you have a great weekend. So, today we're gonna talk about trades that I took this week. I and my team took. Also, we do some back tests, explaining what happened, why it turned around here, what movement being there, and what the reason for it. Also, if you have any questions about some technical analysis stuff that I'm gonna mention on the stream, please let me know. So I will be covering it. Also, if you want me to check out something, just let me know. Okay, so first of all, let me alert that we're going live. Okay. Okay, so let's go back to the server. Let's start with indexes, because you want it or not, indexes are very important and they affect everything in the market. As you can see on the last stream, Sunday stream, we've been talking about Nasdaq, and I marked these levels, such as previous weekly high, and as you can see, we tested it and went down. Let's go on the daily. Let's see, on this candle, it was on Wednesday. It was on Wednesday. We took high here. On the next day, we took PTH from the Wednesday and went down. Right now we tested Nordic block. We will have probably we'll have some bounce, and then we'll head in lower, because we have this PWL, previous weekly low, and more likely we will head in lower. Okay, flag. Let's talk about trades that I took on Nasdaq this week. Okay. So this one trade. Yeah, I had only one trade on Nasdaq because I was setting up my Fitimo account to trade it. So this trade was on Friday, just about 40 minutes before Powell's speech, which is probably was a mistake, but still. So we've been entering here, specifically on this setup, we stop under this candle. As you can see, here we had break of structure. If we head into 5 minutes, it will be more obvious, but still have a pause here. But the thing is, I also have been covering it last stream, but I will repeat that it's not necessary for price to go the contest discount market. It can just consolidate for a small period of time and then head in higher or lower, it doesn't matter. And our target was this high because this is like external liquidity, and as you can see, we hit exactly target that we alerted. Always I'm always like trying to get like perfect out, but sometimes like if you get like a risk reward that comfortable for you, you can just go out. For example, I know like a few guys that trading on like 1 to 2 and just getting out when they have, for example, they're risking like 30 pips or like 0.5%, and when they get like 1%, they're getting out. It doesn't matter, they don't want to be greedy, and it serves them well. By doing this, they have like 90% win rate, which is like kind of good. So we took liquidity from this high, and it was like news selling, and next target was liquidity plus we have like this weekly open. Also we had previous daily low here, and as you can see, this one, we just took this liquidity, formed like three drive pattern. We had low, 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 and this is signs that we heading like higher. I was expecting something, some reaction in this zone because it calls sell to buy. No, it was like buy to sell. This candle, as you can see, we closed below, but it wasn't that obvious. And I've been waiting for reversal pattern, so I wanted to see something like this. Something like this. But as you can see, we didn't had anything like this, and my position wasn't open. Okay, next we're gonna check S&P 500. Probably the same, but chart wasn't so clear. I didn't have like any trades on it. What could have been done here? It's this setup. As you can see, this is like Asia, like Asian trading session that we've been consolidating for some time, for exactly 8 hours. Then we had manipulation on London opening to grab liquidity from this high from the previous session, and then we're heading like lower. Yeah, this was like good setup to trade. Also we had like this zone here. It goes buy to sell, and you could have like open like setup here. It's like perfect setup, to be honest. Like short position with equilibrium of this buy to sell zone. Market. How to find equilibrium? We just like from high to top, and 0.5 Fibonacci. This is where is this equilibrium? It's exactly like 50%. I will show it on gold. It's more obvious. Most likely price will hit this equilibrium. You see, like it's almost like touch it, but you can just open short position with a stop a little bit above here. This is like 12 pips. To target with this like equal lows. This is like our equal lows. So this is like our target. As you can see, it played perfectly. What I'm expecting now, we have like this equal lows, and we don't have like any zones like higher, and we took, no, we didn't take previous weekly high, so Nasdaq like was a bit better, cleaner at least. So now what I'm waiting like from S&P 500. I expect us like to have manipulation next week. Probably we're heading like lower and then we bounce. We might have range. might have range here, but again, I don't know. I will wait like for weekly open. This is like one of the setups that I want to see, because this is a high win rate like setup, and it plays like more likely compared to like another one. Let's see if we had anything back. Here we didn't have like entry, maybe like on 5 minutes, but I prefer to work on like 50 minutes because it's like more solid and you don't have any problems with it, and more likely the setups will play out. Let me see. No, we didn't have like a single good setup here. Yeah, this one. So we're going down, like it's a little bounce. Feel this like 50 minutes like fair value gap. We've been testing it. It was both in like 5 minutes probably, that's why I marked it. You can do full point, and it was everything in premium market, yes. So it's like in premium market, yeah, this was a good setup as well. From equilibrium of this fair value gap, stop will be above like 4 pips stop on 50 minutes, and take should have been take could have been like here, because we've been hiding this low, but usually like something like this, 1 to 13. Amazing setup. It could have been done, and as you can see, we've been consolidating Asia in London, and on New York we had like feeling of this imbalance, feeling this imbalance and heading like lower. It was amazing setup. Even like if you enter in here, but when we're talking about fair value gaps, usually it's been filling on half or like just fulfill. So when you're doing this, you better to put yours like stop above like candle, like previous candle, that like above candles that made this fair value gap. At least like what I'm doing. Yes, your risk reward won't be so good compared to what I put like earlier, only like 8 pips or like 0.2%, but at least you will be safe and won't be stopped by like any wicks. And you could have been just out in the end of the session. So like amazing setup, like 1% gain by risking like 0.2%, which is like really good. Let me see long setups. Did we have like any long setups here? So about longs. I wasn't like any bullish this like week, because we had like worst week for bullish like trading. No. Okay, next trade I had on CRM. It was probably on 1 hour. Yeah. Let me see. CRM. Okay, 2.26. Yeah, it was something like here. Yeah, this was my setup that I've been looking for. Yeah, I've been like long in here to feel like just like you see, we just like touch this imbalance. This one, very gap, and bounce from it to this high. This was my setup this week. I put stop right here, like 0.5%, and my take was almost like 2%. It was a really good setup, but I was holding it overnight, which is like not great. Also, another setup I had on Oracle. I had entry on 1 hour. I've been holding it overnight as well. This one. It has like break of structure on like 1 minute or like 5 minute chart. And I've been holding like long position. My stop was under this order block. And my take was 119. But I closed a bit early because I wasn't being greedy. I didn't want to be greedy, and I closed it here. As you can see, 1 to 4 like risk reward by risking 0.25%. I made almost like 1% just for a month trade by risking only the 0.25%. I also had like this trade on AMD, but it was like from Friday. I hold it like till Monday to like fill this like fair value gap on like 1 hour, and then I went out. It's probably like it was like daily imbalance. Yeah, it was like daily imbalance, and also we had this week. Yeah, so this candle, like candle shadow, acting as like order block. It's like what you can notice is we've been using it like smart money concept like for a long time. This is like acting like an order block, and as you see, like we bounce perfectly. Also, this zone it calls a volume fair value gap, and by finding this, it could have been like have perfect entry. Your entry position could be right on this like value gap. It's like way more powerful than like normal gaps. And put your stops right after this volume gap. And target would have been this fair value gap. This is your risk reward ratio. You should always like try to find on the charts these like volume gaps. Also, if you have like this kind of gap I saw on Nike on a weekly probably. It wasn't Nike, yeah, this one, but we didn't feel it. It's on a weekly. Let's check daily. Yeah, we have this normal gap here. I didn't trade Nike because there was like awful price action here, and we didn't feel anything, as you can see. Also, I saw on Oracle like really good like setup that I wanted to show you. I've been trading Oracle here like a lot. This is called like inverse like fair value gap. It means on this range, on this specific range, as you can see, I marked it. Let me turn it off. We like price wasn't like formed like with efficiency. We didn't like price wasn't consolidating here like price was doing it there or there. We left like gap. This is gap that opening that we have in the opener, like a daily opener. Here then we have like this week. Weeks like does like only damage most of the time, but we still we have to watching them. And then here on the daily opener we like drop by left in like this imbalance. And more likely what we'll see on the Monday, I'm expecting price to hit into this like gap, Fibonacci gap, and then heading lower because we have like shit ton of liquidity here, and we have like a gap here, so probably fulfill it this gap, or maybe heading lower. We'll see. But this is like will be my trade on Monday. This is at least like what I'm expecting, because yeah, we have like zones here. We have this like highs. We have this highs. If I will see some reverse like pattern like on 1 minute, I will enter. If not, I will skip it and we'll wait when we like take these highs and maybe fulfill this imbalance. But if we go like that high, more likely we will go to all-time high, which is kind of hard to believe. Okay, then let's look at Bitcoin. So on Bitcoin, what we had here, we took like all this internal liquidity, by this like movement. What I expect next? I expect us like to go lower, because we took all this internal liquidity and now we have more liquidity like below. And also this is like huge order block on a daily that we have like on 22,000. More likely we will go lower again, so people will start shorting and then aggressively bounce up like 15, like 20%. More likely it will be connected that SEC will approve Bitcoin ETF, and I'm expecting it. So next, right now we have like this trade. We'll see how it will play out. Like we're risking like 0.5% because we don't risk more on the crypto now, because fuck it, it was like so unpredictable and extremely hard to read. So this is our trade right now, 30% like lower. I hope it will play out because it looks like promising, and it looks like consolidation before like next moving down. Because when you expecting price to go like higher, you want to see like a week up, one more week going like up to like breaking stack structure, tests like how order can go up higher. Because you can't just like turn around price just randomly. You just can't do this. You want to price to like stick around like for quite some time. Oh, this is what happened here, for example. We're opening daily chart. We want the price like consolidate for a long period of time, as you can see, for a long time. This was consolidation for over a year to turn like price like back, and I don't think like we will go like any lower because we've been consolidating here like for a year. Yes, we had like this big movement. Maybe we will like had higher. But I don't think it will end up here. At least like first target will be around like 400, but it's probably will be on next Bitcoin move. So we have like two types. It's like actually three types. So first type is the I wrote. It goes like 3 top setup. It goes like 3 top setup. We form in like order block here, and then we bouncing from it. Then we go in. We have a break of market structure right here. This one. This is like our boss. And we also like taking like liquidity from this week, because most people try to catch like this moment, and we fucking them with one more week. So even like if you see like drop, bounce, wait for one more drop, because I don't think price will go like will do something like this. It's just impossible. It's possible, but more likely you have like week, then one more week, and then we're gonna go up high. So then we have like another way to turn around price. We're going like down, up, down, up, down, up, and then we heading higher. We're breaking structure, testing it, and going up. This is like one of the best setups. So we have like 3 weeks, week after week after week, and then go heading up higher. I don't see this here. This is for me like just normal reaction with a weak like bias reaction. So more likely our target like 22,000, more likely. And one more way to turn around price, it's like Wyckoff. There is like few types of Wyckoff. The best one, the cleanest one that I've seen like recently, it wasn't gold. It wasn't gold here. I've been like shorting. My short was right there to and I've been shorting just external liquidity. This was my short. So actually, yeah, this one, yeah, market. This is a perfect like sell to buy, and we just like tested it. We just tested it. This is sell to buy. This is like amazing setup that you could have like taken this week. Probably like the cleanest setup I've ever seen like this year. So this is like Wyckoff formation. We had like the subtrust, then had like this week, this one, aggressive, as it was like 1 minute, aggressive move up to take liquidity from this highs, and then reverse and heading lower to like test this sell to buy zone. Just like it could have been like perfect, more perfect than this one. Okay, and as you can see, it's 1 to 4 with 2.6 pips difference. Okay, so next, what we have next? Yeah, let's go like forex quickly. And I didn't have like much trades in the crypto. We have only one trade in BNB because if you get up and go on daily, we broke this like trend line or liquidity line. It took all this liquidity, and it also was equal lows. But now, as you can see, we have like zero reaction, and more likely we're heading like to this zone. This is like sell side liquidity. It's a huge range. You see, like this is perfect like 3-drive pattern. 3-drive pattern. And more likely, and you see how perfect this played out. Just like from the book. A little consolidation, then just huge drop. And we can keep going down. We might have some consolidation here before next drop, but it all like depends on BTC. Okay, euro. I had like few trades in euro. This week it was, let me see. Where was it? Yeah, it was euro. It was 8. No. Yeah, euro is the this was my trade. It's like huge zone. This is buy to sell. Opening short. Also have a boss. Break of market structure right here. And target was this previous weekly low. Or like how much? Like 24 pips stop or 0.22% and gain like more than 0.5%. Like you should just wait for like one good setup and it will be like enough. For example, here it's like you could have risked up to 1%. Just 1%. So let's see, like you are risking like 1% with 0.22% stop. You can go like 450% of your portfolio. So you're risking 1% and you gain like 2.5. So by risking 1%, you can gain easily like 2.5% on your portfolio. Here, like I could just risk like even like 2% because this setup had everything I needed. Break of market structure, like buy to sell zone, like taking liquidity from previous sessions. We took like liquidity from all internal highs. So we took liquidity from previous highs, this one. We took all this liquidity, we consolidating, and we broke with small imbalances. So we had like imbalance here, and we had imbalance right here. And we closed with the body of the candle below this low. So it was like just like from the book. If all these criteria matched, you can easily like risk like even like higher than you usually do, or just like follow your risk management. And another setup. Don't remember on euro. Yeah, it was on Australians. Yeah. It was this, but it was in Asia, so I don't remember. Let me see. Okay, it was on Thursday, on Wednesday, it was on Wednesday. Yeah. Yeah, we've been talking this on the stream. Yeah, this one. Um, this one. You stop under here and first trouble area. This like this internal liquidity, and we turn around. Almost like 1 to 2. Great setup. So it was a really nice trading week so far. I had those like few more trades that I've been doing on my account, like my client's account. This was Johnson Johnson. My entry and exits. It was. I usually like when I day trade, I usually use like 1 minute chart, like 5 minute chart. Like here specifically, I saw like this consolidation, and then went up higher. You could have. I was entering right here because it was like discount market, and I started building my positions like on this moment. Especially with Johnson Johnson, it's going like deep into discount market usually, as in consolidating and going up higher. My target was this highs, this muscle liquidity, and I was like out. Next trade, it's a Salesforce. Same like with Salesforce, we had like this opening when we were going down. We broke the structure, and I was waiting for premium market. I entered in position. My stop was this after this high. Also on this specific trade, it was why I also took it. As you can see on the chart, I here you can just open short position because we have equal highs, but on Interactive Broker I had double top. So this high took liquidity from this high, and information that you have on your broker more valuable than information that you have on TradingView, because TradingView get information from, especially on the stock market, you get information from all. Oh, hello, Enrique. Hello. Get information like from all of like brokers. Yes, like on the forex is the different brokers, like different. We have like different brokers and different charts, but it's small different. But like when you're trading on like 1 minute and like big amounts, it's important. But here it wasn't, and my target was 1 to 3, and I was out. As you can see, I couldn't like hold it longer because price went down lower, but I didn't do it. Next trade on Oracle, I was holding like overnight. I already explained it. JP Morgan. It was like a bit like pain in the ass because we had like this consolidation, but we broke structure on like 5 minutes, on 50 minutes as well. And I was just like building my position here. I could have put my stop under this low, but I wanted to be like a bit more conservative and put my stop under like this. Right now it's probably like higher low, but you can't like identify it like exactly on this price action. Yeah, and my out was just right here. As you can see, it played out perfectly because we went down. Oracle. So Here I was expecting, so we've been in the premium market, it was breakup market structure and just double reaction, and I've been sniping. I was trying to get like good entry. It was like bold move, but stop was only 0.2% and I took the risk. My target was this candle. It's buy to sell, and I was out again, like 1 to 2.5. AMD, it was on the market closure. We had like break of market structure on like 30 seconds, and on this little like pullback I was entering my position. As soon as I saw this like two candles, I moved my stop under this candle, and then it was out because it was only like 5 minutes before market closure, and wanted like perfect 1 to 2 straight trade. What about my bad trades? I had a couple bad trades. Let me see. Yeah, so here I was expecting price, so I was trying to like to identify. No, it wasn't this one. It's probably was this franc. Yeah, I was trying to short here, but it was a mistake because I didn't had confirmation, and we also had like this external liquidity. As you can see here, we will head in like had like huge manipulation. Friday you couldn't trade it. Let me see. Daily. So the problem is with the forex market, you can't identify like structure is not so important. You can just mark structure like up to like 4 hours. When we're talking about like global structure like we have on stock market, better not to do so. So probably target will be this week, because we have like really bad closure on the US dollar Swiss franc, and right now we in a global premium market, and more likely we will see something like this heading lower. But again, I will be covering it like more like tomorrow, what I'm expecting from the market. But now I prefer just to cover in like some trades that I had this week. Yeah, it's only euro. That's pretty much just all. If you have any questions, I can answer them. If not, I probably will be going, because I didn't have had much trade this week since like this price action, like going like up and down, like it's cryptocurrency market, but still. Okay, then thank you for watching and have a great weekend. See ya.